Apple TV Plus and Peacock, two streaming giants, one big question. Which one really delivers? On the left, Apple TV Plus, famous for award-winning originals and an ad-free experience. And on the right, Peacock, packed with live sports, NBC hits, and wallet-friendly pricing. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, here's the game plan. We're going to look at price, original content and quality, live sports and events, library size, user experience, streaming quality, and ecosystem and device support. I'll pop up a mind map on the screen so you've got a mental snapshot. Keep these categories in mind. This is where Apple TV Plus and Peacock really show their colors. So, first up, price. Apple TV Plus comes in ad-free straight out of the gate, so you don't have to worry about commercials popping up. It's pretty affordable for an ad-free experience, around $10 a month. But you'll notice it's a smaller library, and nope, no live TV. Now Peacock. Seriously, their entry price is like $6 a month, but you're going to get ads unless you go Premium Plus. That's a jump to $17 if you want totally ad-free viewing, which, okay, is a solid hike, but still cheaper than some other premium ad-free services. There have been some price hikes lately, though, which, honestly, who likes those? So, if you're all about value for money and don't mind a few ads here and there, Peacock actually takes the crown for price. When it comes to original content and overall quality, this is kind of where Apple TV Plus flexes, and man, the difference is huge. You know those mega hits like Ted Lasso and Severance? All those Apple originals come in gorgeous 4K HDR, no extra charge, and some of their shows and films have literally won Oscars and Emmys. Sure, the library's smaller, but it's that classic quality over quantity thing. Now Peacock's got the classics, The Office, Parks and Rec, SNL, plus their own reality and drama originals. But when it comes to exclusive prestige titles, they're just not competing with Apple TV Plus here. So, for killer storytelling and top-tier vibes, Apple TV Plus is the clear winner. All right, live sports and events. And I have to say, this is one of those categories where Peacock runs wild. Apple TV Plus honestly barely dips its toe into sports. There's some MLB here and there, but that's about it. If you're a sports fanatic, you're not going to get your fix on Apple TV Plus. Peacock, though? Whew, okay, they've got Premier League soccer, NFL Sunday Night Football, WWE stuff, the freaking Olympics. It's stacked. Plus, if you shell out for that Premium Plus, you'll get live news from your local NBC station. Side note, some of that's ad-free only, but yeah, for sports and live stuff, Peacock blows Apple TV Plus away. Quick fact break. Did you know Apple TV Plus is the only major streaming service in 2025 that lets you watch everything ad-free and in 4K HDR, even at its cheapest price? That's kind of wild compared to how much upcharging and ads you've got to deal with everywhere else. Let's talk library size next. With Apple TV Plus, you're getting this super curated selection, definite quality over just endless scroll, but you'll notice right off the bat, there's just not a ton. Now Peacock? It's like walking into a full-blown NBC Universal warehouse. Classic sitcoms, movies that rotate in, reality shows, and a mix of old and new TV hits. The downside? Some movies seem to disappear overnight, which can be kinda annoying if you're halfway through something. Even then, in terms of sheer size, Peacock is the winner here, no question. On to user experience. Oh, and here's something cool about Apple TV. The interface is so slick and minimal. And if you're already rocking Apple gear, it just feels seamless. Offline downloads for travel? Yep, super smooth. But if you've got, say, a Roku or you're not deep into the Apple world, well, it's still good, but just slightly less magical. Peacock's interface is easy and very family-friendly. Profiles, parental controls, the whole deal. But honestly, sometimes finding stuff is a weird maze, and those ads can get intrusive. Between the two, Apple TV Plus feels nicer to actually use, especially if you're in their ecosystem. Streaming quality. Okay, this one's kind of wild. Apple TV Plus, all titles are in 4K HDR, like out of the box. Every single show. No upcharges, no hoops to jump through. You get top-tier picture, period. Peacock's catching up and has a few shows and movies in 4K, but most of their catalog's just standard HD. And if you're a pixel snob, you'll notice. Big difference here. For consistency and high-quality streams, Apple TV Plus takes it easily. Now, ecosystem and device support. Both of these are actually super solid. Apple TV Plus works practically everywhere, from smart TVs to game consoles, not just Apple stuff. But here's the real talk. Some of those fancy features, they're built for Apple hardware. Peacock play nice with pretty much everything. Roku, Fire, smart TVs, no device lock-in. Just heads up, ads still show up on most tiers unless you go all in with Premium Plus. For where you can watch, it's basically a tie. Both services are open to almost any device you've got. Here's a quick side-by-side radar chart showing how Apple TV Plus and Peacock scored, from price to content to streaming quality. You can really see where Peacock dominates, like sports, library size, and price. But Apple TV Plus is unbeatable on originals and sheer streaming quality. Pick what matters most for you. So my honest take, Apple TV Plus is the go-to for folks who want prestige shows, cinematic vibes, and never want to see an ad ever, especially if you're deep in the Apple ecosystem. But if you just want to save cash, catch live sports, and soak up all the classic NBC hits, Peacock is a serious value pick. The winner? Depends on your vibe. But for sports, price, and sheer catalog, Peacock edges out. For top-tier originals and stream quality, Apple TV Plus makes a strong case. All right, what do you think? Are you team Apple TV Plus or team Peacock? Try a free trial, binge some shows, check out those sports, and let me know which streaming style totally fits you. Don't forget to drop your top pick in the comments.